Hi, so my name is Ruri Patti. You've asked me for a video explaining some things about my life in music, so I'll try and make that as brief as possible. I started out with piano lessons at the age of 6 and I've been playing pretty much ever since. I joined my first school choir at the age of 9, maybe 10. Then I've been again involved in singing in choirs and singing in various different groups, and as a soloist pretty much ever since. Being involved in school musicals, in musicals outside of school, um, performing with the Youth Music Theatre UK in 2015, even go to an international barbershop singing convention. I am that interesting. In 2015. Um, all the way to Pittsburgh with Hallmark Harmony in Sheffield. I then left high school having achieved grade 8 in singing and piano playing, performing at multiple school shows throughout, and I went to do a degree in music at Huddersfield. Um, Throughout my time there, I studied early music right the way through to popular music, looking especially at performance practice, at all sorts of theoretical aspects of music, and gaining just a much deeper understanding of performing and of music theory, also of composition. Um, Also, during undergrads, I was a member of the local parish church choir, so had to learn lots and lots of music very, very quickly, and I think did that with some success. I went to teach at summer camps in America for 2 summers, and was the resident piano and singing teacher at the camp. And they liked me enough the first time that they invited me back for a second year, so that was very nice of them. I also performed as a soloist several times with several different groups, from being invited to join the a cappella group at the uni when they needed an extra bass singer, to singing as a countertenor soloist in a performance of Handel's Messiah. So it's been quite a range. Um, I've also directed several choirs, so I started both of these in the final year of my undergraduate, and then uh, throughout my masters up until the recent pandemic, when choral singing was more difficult. So I've directed my own barbershop chorus, the White Rose Chorus, who are based in Rawdon, just outside Bradford, and I've also been organist and musical director of All Hallows Church in Almondbury, which is an area of Huddersfield. Both choirs presented their own challenges. The White Rose, I acted essentially as their vocal coach as well as musical director, um, and had a really exciting and rewarding time with those guys, because they were desperate to learn as much as they could, and I could I could rarely pack enough in the 2.5 hours of the rehearsal, and they'd always be asking for more. With the church choir, it was much more about serving the community and understanding the musical needs of the congregation, and again learning to work with that choir and balance the needs of their abilities. They were relatively elderly, so not necessarily the most able singers always, but keeping musical choices within their grasp, but letting them feel like they were achieving something as well. And finally, my master's degree, which focused on the early musical life of Clara Schumann, um, understanding how she was taught, what influenced her, and through that, I've had a particular look at how what works when teaching children, and particular methods of teaching, especially the piano, but also through thinking about how to teach them, thinking about teaching singing as well, and how to get the most out of every individual. And that's what I try and do as a teacher: is give the individual the chance to get what they want out of it. That's my piano. Hi. Um, and I would hope I hope to, well, as with my chorus, the whole ethos of what we were trying to achieve was everyone gave their own voice and the best of their own voice, not the voice they thought they should have. and I would try and give that to the students at your music studio. Thank you.